Greetings, everybody. Welcome to the next episode of the Money Making Strategy series. I want to share something with you today from the second P, and it's something that continually comes up. Why? Because it should continually come up. I learned from the late, great Zig Ziglar that the only thing worse than losing a team member who's been trained is keeping a team member and not training them. So, first of all, it's about training. Yes, onboarding training, and we have a complete formula for doing training when you onboard a new team member into your agency, whether it be sales or service. But after that, what's your ongoing training strategy? You've got to continually train your team. It's so vitally important. Now, let's back up for just a second. Why is training important? Number one. And in what way are you going to train them? That's a big, loaded question. Let me synthesize it just a little bit for you. Why training is important? Because you're only as good as your weakest link. And if you have an untrained team member, that's the kind of service that team member is providing to your clients, to your prospects, and to your communities. Is that what you want? I'm going to suggest your answer is no. That's why it's important to continually train your team. Okay? Number one. Number two, in what way are you going to train your team? In your way. That's why we have something that we affectionately call the SIA way. It's our way of training people. It was born and built in our agency business, and that's what we recommend for you. Let's say your agency is the ABC agency. Your training system is going to be called the ABC way. It's your way of developing people within your agency business. And there's so many ways that you can do that. The sky's the limit. And that's one of the many, many things that we do for agents in the UPP programs is we help them develop it on a custom basis for them, their ABC way. But, let me share this with you as well. Super, super important. And I learned this in the trenches in the agency business because I walked up to a brand new team member a number of years ago and I said, "Hey, how's it going?" And she goes, "It's going okay." I said, "How's the training going?" Here's what she said. She said, "I don't like to learn by watching videos." I was shocked. I said, "You don't? Tell me more." She said, "Well, I like hands-on training, blah, blah, blah." What I learned from that experience, you've got to find out how people like to learn so they can be trained, and then create a training calendar for your organization and invest in somebody who is the quote, the trainer, and have it on a collaborative basis with all the team members. And that's just the beginning. If you have more questions about this, reach out to us so we can schedule an agency growth session and share with you more about everything that we do. But until then, find out your way of training your team members, because you must continually train your team members. And share with us in the comments below your ideas for training team members. Where are you struggling with that? What are you having success with? And if you got great value out of this episode of the Money Making Strategy series, please share it with somebody else that you know and care about, because all we want to do is impact people's lives personally and professionally and help them too. I will see you on the next episode. And until then, just take action. It'll lead to your next win or your next lesson. And that's what we do. We minimize the lessons so you win more. You got this. I believe in you.